This is the most terrifying thing about the Colorado Avalanche, as the NHL season is well underway and the Avs are absolutely rolling. The goaltending is fantastic. The forward lines are fantastic. And guys, I hate to tell you for the rest of the league, but the Avalanche are not even at 100% yet. And that is the most terrifying thing in the entire world right now. You don't have a starter in Mackenzie Blackwood. Your forward lines are just starting to click, and it's the same with your defensive pairings. There is so much potential for this Avalanche team to be even better than it already is, so watch out, everybody else. If you're an Avs fan, boy, is it a great time to be an Avs fan. You are in the right place if you love all things Avalanche here at Avalanche Digest. Why don't you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing coming out of here? And let's just get right into it. So, the Avalanche reign supreme over the entire NHL right now with 9 points in 5 games. They have 4 regulation wins and 1 overtime loss. They are one of 4 teams that are completely undefeated in regulation. What a crazy start compared to last season when you had Georgiev and Annunen and net and you lost the first 4 games of the season. Goodness, what a difference a year makes. I just never want to go back to that personal hell. But really, I want to show you another important thing, and this is that 5-game snapshot. What you'll notice is 4 out of the 5 games, you've only allowed 1 goal. And I just want to take this moment to credit Scott Wedgwood, the absolute wedge wall in net, a .939 save percentage. We just couldn't do it without this guy. He is the backup goaltender in this Avalanche team, as Mackenzie Blackwood is currently injured but progressing very nicely. Should probably be here within the next 1 to 2 weeks. And imagine what this Avalanche team would accomplish with their actual starter in net. That Dallas game that you absolutely should have won and only really lost in a shootout, that's easily a regulation win for the Colorado Avalanche. What a amazing first 5 games for the Avalanche. And you notice the quality of opponents. I mean, that's the LA Kings. That's a playoff team. The Utah Mammoth, they're a bubble playoff team. They're going to be pushing very hard for the playoffs. The Dallas Stars, that you had a fantastic and dominant game. It just sucks that you lost in this overtime. That was probably the best game I've seen the Avs play, and they're like a top 4 team in the NHL. The Buffalo Sabres, as much as we love to clown on them, are a bubble playoff team, and it's the same with the Columbus Blue Jackets. And you've just casually dismantled every opponent. Versus the Avs teams of years past, where you would have a serious criticisms of playing down to their opponent, not playing as good as they should be. Not this time. The Avalanche are playing with such heart, and truly, from everyone around the Avalanche to the players themselves, everyone is saying this year truly feels different for the Colorado Avalanche. I just want to talk about this Columbus game because it really said everything you wanted to see for the Avalanche. You saw obviously, the Avs gave up the first goal, and you're looking like, oh, what happens? Doesn't even matter. The Avalanche come back and score and tie it up. Cale Makar with an unreal shot through a screen. And that was that first line getting you on the board. But it isn't the first line that does all the heavy lifting. Brock Nelson and Val Nichushkin, that second line, gets going with a lot of help, if you'll notice, from the defensive pairing. You see Brent Burns, Josh Manson, Sam Malinsky, all getting on the board here, and really just that's your depth tying up the game. What you'll notice, Nathan MacKinnon doesn't have a single point in this game, and yet the Avs won it fairly handily with almost 40 shots on net. Guys, that is fantastic. And when the Avalanche truly get all 4 lines rolling, it's over for the rest of the NHL. It is truly lights out for everyone else, and honestly, just put the league on notice now. That's all I'm saying. Let's look at the more advanced statistics here. You can see Sam Malinsky was your best forward. Val Nichushkin was your second best forward. Cale Makar, He's basically a forward, but he's actually a defenseman. Third best on this team. I mean, I'm just so excited of how good these results have been for the Avalanche after a whole offseason, a boring offseason, might I add, just waiting and waiting. We are finally here, and our patience has been rewarded, Avs fans. I mean, look at this offseason acquisitions. You can see Brent Burns and Victor Olofsson. Those guys have been legitimately fantastic in these few games. Olofsson apparently has been known for his shooting, but my goodness, what a playmaker this guy is. And you only have him at under $2 million. Great acquisitions by Chris MacFarland. I have to credit the Avs GM for getting these two guys. Love to absolutely see it. You can see Brock Nelson getting in on the fun, as well as Gabe Landeskog. Really, this second line was absolutely amazing. And when the Avs are rolling, it's a sight to behold. And I want to point out something that's also important. You guys can see right here, 4-1, you get the empty netter. Looks like a pretty easy game. Well, not really at first. I mean, you'll notice no goals in the first period, and you didn't score till halfway through the game when Cale Makar got his goal. Elvis Merzlikins, the goalie for the Columbus Blue Jackets, was playing out of his mind. He was goalieing the Avs. They just couldn't score. It was looking like another one of those nights. The third line was all over the ice. Unfortunately, doesn't get a tally in this game except Victor Olofsson. And you're thinking like, oh man, this is an unlucky day for the Avalanche. And the Avs just keep pushing. And in years past, they would have been easily just able to roll over, kind of phone it in, really just say, this just isn't our game. If we're not going to win pretty, we're not going to win at all. But the Avalanche get the equalizer from Cale Makar, adjust their strategy on the fly, and just tip 2 goals past them with Brock Nelson and Val Nichushkin. And suddenly, a goalie who is playing great and does have an above 900 save percentage in this game, suddenly he's losing 3-1. And that's what the Avalanche have been doing the best of, is playing their game on the fly, adjusting to how other teams want to play, and really just playing with a ton of heart. And that's just absolutely terrifying to see if you're anyone else in the league. I also wanted to show you the next upcoming schedule. And like I said before, the competition does not get easier. This is the rest of the games for October. I did leave in the San Jose games because it is a back-to-back. It's the game right after Halloween. So, yeah, that's pretty scary if you ask me. I mean, that's terrifying. But you can see right here, you do play your next game on Saturday the 18th. You play a pretty hot Boston team that you need to teach that they are still rebuilding. So I'm very excited for the Avalanche to just ingrain that lesson into them. You can see you play the Utah Mammoth again, who are looking to really start their season. They've kind of started. They're like perfectly 500 right now, 2 losses, 2 wins. That's a team that's going to be looking for another win there. Carolina is always a good team. So there are no slouches on this really until you get to San Jose, but that's the second night of a back-to-back. So unironically, the Avs are just going to have to still be on their game. It's really going to be for this next few games here. I think this is 8 games. For these next 8 games, the Avs are going to have to be on their A game, or at least playing their best. I cannot wait to see what it looks like. The fun is going to continue, especially if the Avalanche continue the way they are playing. These standings are looking fantastic right now. The Avalanche alone at the top. Cannot wait to see how the rest of the season plays out, but they've built a bit of a cushion for themselves already. You'll notice they're 3 points ahead of the next closest team, and even if the Winnipeg Jets or the Stars or the Predators win their next game, the Avs will still be ahead. So you're loving how the Avs have started this season. It's exactly the start you wanted to see, and it just gets you energized to see what comes next, and we will be breaking down all of it here with you guys at Avalanche Digest. So that is going to do it for the end of this episode. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and I'll see you in the next one.